Athenia Mason Supply is New Jersey's #1 source for masonry supplies. We're the wholesale one-stop location with a comprehensive selection of cultured stones, bricks, blocks, concrete, cement, sand, and the accessories that make it all come together. Whether you're a masonry contractor or doing the work yourself, skip the big box stores and go right to the specialist at Athenia Mason Supply. We have everything you need to enhance the appearance of your home while providing lasting beauty and value. Stone or concrete pavers can define an exterior space while offering an old-world elegance. A fireplace or brick barbecue can be the central focus of a living room or outdoor living space. Inside or out, nothing adds timeless beauty to a home than the look of cultured stone or brick veneer. Athenia Mason Supply is where your improvement plans should start. Visit our website for ideas or just stop by. Deliveries are available to all of New York and New Jersey, including the islands.
Hey, Joey B here with another segment of 1st&Goal. And this week I'm very happy to be joined by, to my right. And you know that you reach stardom when you're known by a one-word name. The Goose from the Shakers and Knuckle Deep. And to his right, the Malwa Miracle Man. You've heard me give him that call many times on the air during a game of the week. DJ Kennedy. So let's have a round of applause for these two guys for coming by tonight and spending some time with us. All right, let's get right to it, guys. Let's start with the Shakers, because you both are on the Shakers. Goose also, as I mentioned, is a coach and player on the Knuckle Deep team in the B Division. But let's start with the Shakers. Okay. Huge win for you guys on Sunday, and we're going to talk about that game, and then we're going to look back on your season and discuss what happened last year when you guys came out of nowhere to knock down the 8 chip. So Sunday's game, more offense than you expected, or did you expect more of a defensive battle in that game?
I expected that offense from us, but just not as much offense from them. I was hoping our defense would kind of buckle down, but they didn't on Sunday.
DJ, you were quarterback in the team that day. I mean, did you find the All-Stars doing anything? I mean, you put up 40 points, so I guess they didn't do too much to throw your game plan off.
No, they didn't. I was, when I come out of the huddle, I look at the field, pretty much was able to read what they were, what defense they were in almost on every play. So putting up 40 points, I wasn't surprised of, but us giving up 34 on the other side, I was a little bit surprised.
You know, and I want to ask you your opinion on something. Now, we've talked about the Tano on the air before, and we've said that nobody can figure out how he does what he does. Yeah. He's not the fastest quarterback in the league. He doesn't have the strongest arm in the league. But I've always maintained that he's one of the smarter guys in the league. You agree with that?
I think you nailed it on the button. He's definitely one of the smarter guys. Good play calls. And he can throw. He makes good throws.
Yeah, and Cordesco had a big game for you guys on Sunday. Mm-hmm. But Oscar Quintero, no, I'll tell you, that guy was a pain in your neck Sunday.
Yeah, Oscar had a game the other day. He was all over the field.
Pulling flags.
Pulled every flag, yeah. He was pulling flags all over the field.
So let's go back to last season. You guys finished the season at 3-5.
Yeah.
Very, I know you had some injuries last year,
I was
out for a while.
I missed, I think, 4 games last year.
The last 4 games of the season. Right?
And you're out right now with the torn hamstring, pulled ham. What did you do?
I mean, it's not like completely torn off the bone or anything, but it's pretty banged up.
You anticipate yourself being back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yesterday was the last day I'd miss.
So you'll use week 8 as sort of a tune-up week?
Exactly.
And get ready for the playoffs. Okay, so we were talking about last season. So you guys are 3-5. You're hurt. You had Hollywood on your team last year with Magic Man. And was Kaman Son on your team also last year? No, he wasn't. It's just those two. So with the guys you have on your team, with those two added on, I mean, were you a little disappointed in the fact that you were only 3-5 during the regular season?
You want to say first?
Going into almost every week, I think we should win the game. I think we have one of the better teams in the A, if not the best. We have the best O-line. We have skill players all over the field. With the add-on of Hollywood and Jay, I was thinking we were unstoppable. Ended up going 3-5. We lost a bunch of really close games. But going into the playoffs, I knew we had a chance to beat almost anybody that we came across.
So although you were 3-5, there was no doubt in your mind that you had a chance to go all the way.
Yeah, we thought so. I mean, and DJ wasn't even quarterbacking last year when I was hurt until the end. But we had another kid, Dave, who was a B quarterback, who was actually a really good athlete, but just never he never played A quarterback and didn't play quarterback for a while. It was probably a mistake on my end, not just going with DJ, but we were just tuning out for the playoffs, and all year long we thought that we could beat any team, and we proved that we could.
So when you got into the playoffs, and I believe you were what, a 4th or 5th seed, something like that?
I don't even know if we were that high.
We might have even been lower.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I know I wasn't even there for the first round of playoffs. DJ quarterbacked against the All
We
Stars.
played against the All Stars in the first
round.
And
last
DJ
season.
beat them first round. I was away, and we don't really game plan during the regular season. I don't know what other teams do, but regular season wise, we don't really game plan much. Maybe here and there, very few. But once the playoffs came around, we were pretty locked in on what we were doing. Especially, we thought we could handle the All Stars because we played them the last regular season game, and we thought we knew exactly what to do to beat them. And then the second round against the Diablos, I think we had a good plan against Pomo because he was quarterbacking, and we kind of implemented that same plan against AST, and I thought we slowed their offense down.
Yeah, they're hard enough that they were.
Let me ask you something about the Diablo game. Is it easier to game plan against Pomo when he's a quarterback or when he's playing a wide receiver position?
I mean, it's just a different game plan. I don't know if it's easier or harder, but it's just a different one.
I would think it's probably a little bit easier because now, you have an idea of where he is at the start of every play.
Yeah, where he's
if he's under center, you know where he is to start with, and where he finishes.
Yeah,
the
but
story.
at the same time, I mean, when he's a quarterback, he can throw the ball. He's got a
Oh, he's a tremendous athlete.
and he can run all over the place. So he's to me, with the balls in his hands, he's scary. Period.
Do you think he's the scariest guy in the league in terms of once he gets the ball in his hands, that he could go?
I'm telling you, he's definitely the quickest. I don't know. We have a guy on our team, a guy Rose, that straight line speed.
Yeah.
Guy might beat him in a race, but side to side, agile, running around, stop and go. He's the quickest going right now.
Magic Man, the same kind of player?
Same type of player, but Magic's a little longer with his strides. Pomo's a little tighter. He's a little bit quicker.
Magic's a football player.
Yeah.
Pomo is a flag football player.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. So you guys went through the playoffs, you win the chip, everything is hunky-dory, you come out to start this season, you get out of there at what, start 2-0, or you won your first game impressively?
Yeah, we played the Phillies week 1 this year.
Right.
We beat them. Then we went and played
HOB. We were up 20-7.
Second half too.
We stopped playing. Well, I don't want to say they stopped. They beat us. They came back and beat us.
So how important was the game 2 weeks ago when you beat the Diablos? How important was that game for you guys?
Honestly, it's not important at all.
It wasn't important.
The regular season.
It's important in the fact that, hey, here's a team that's in front of us.
Yes.
They were unbeaten at the time.
They were 6-0, 5-0, or 6-0.
So you come in there and you knock off an unbeaten team. So now, hey, you know what? We're starting to get that feeling again.
Yeah.
We're the best team, and now we're getting ready to get on a roll. I mean, that had to have been in your heads.
Of course, you want to win every game you can, and get yourself going. The end of the season's coming, so you want to try to get yourself on a roll, win some games, start doing what you want to do when the playoffs come.
I mean, the bottom line, if we lost that game, we still would have thought that we're going to be.
So your confidence wouldn't have been shaken. It just would have been a tough beat. But you handled them with relative ease, didn't you?
Yeah, and
I left too.
Not taking anything away from the Diablos, but they converted 3 or 4 3rd and 20s, 3rd and 25s.
That's why I left. I left.
It happened often in that game.
It was 3rd and 25. They got a first down.
A few, multiple times it happened. So if we were able to, our defense came a little stronger than that, we might have been now.
We're struggling with our defense.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Right
So
now,
what we're going to do is hold those thoughts. We're going to take a little break right now, and when we come back, we're going to get into DJ Kennedy, the Mawa Miracle Man. Get a little bit of history on DJ. He's had a spectacular past when it comes to football in Bergen County. We're going to let him brag a little bit about that, then we're going to chat with him about the multiple faceted positions he's played since he's been in the ACFL. So give us a couple of minutes, we'll be right back.
Here at Anthony Francos, we take our food preparation very seriously. With the freshest ingredients delivered daily from the markets at Hunts Point and the finest pasta from one of Brooklyn's oldest pasta houses. We have a large variety of specialty pizzas, pastas, and sandwiches, along with a cozy dining area for your special events. With 2 great locations, 556 Route 17 North, Paramus, and 128 East Main Street, Ramsey. Call 201-447-3999 in Paramus and 201-238-8000 in Ramsey. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, free delivery.
Hey, and we're back here with 1st&Goal, and I said before the break we're going to shift over to DJ. DJ, we're going to give you a chance to brag a little bit.
All right.
I've talked a lot about you on the air. I've known you for a long time when I was living in Mahwah up there. And so tell me a little bit, tell everyone out there, DJ, you were a star at Mahwah High School, All County. What was the scoop with that high school career?
Yeah, I played over there at Mahwah. I went to Mahwah High School 4 years. I started as a sophomore on defense playing cornerback. And my junior and senior year, I started playing offense and defense. I was playing a little, safety or corner, returning punts and kicks my junior year. And then my senior year, they put me to quarterback, and I played free safety, return punts and kicks, and pretty much tried to do everything.
And how did the Mahwah team do those 4 years you were there? Did they?
Well, we went to we were in the state playoffs every year. We went to the state championship my sophomore year. We ended up losing to Lake Apacon. But we were in the playoffs every season, so we was a pretty good team.
So you had a good career there.
Yeah.
And after high school, no college football at all?
No, I went on a few college visits, but my grades weren't up to par, so I couldn't get into some of these schools that wanted me to go play. I played a little semi-pro for a few years in New York State, Connecticut, and New Jersey. And then after that, I came over to the ACFL.
How many years have you been in the ACFL?
Oh, man. This is
now,
probably,
now listen, don't sound like you're old or something like
no,
that.
but this is pretty funny. My first season, I was 17 years old. I had not graduated from high school yet.
And when you started playing in the league?
I had to miss games towards the end of the spring season because my senior prom, I had to take off to go. I was going to my prom, so I missed a week during, I guess, the playoffs or last week of the season was.
Wow.
So this is my 10th year that I've been, because I'll be 28. I've been playing since I'm 17. Been in there playing a long time.
I'll be 48 June 2nd. You'll be 28.
Yeah.
I'm 20 years. When I was 20, this guy was just coming down.
Yeah.
So now, give me a big moment in the ACL. Was winning that flag your biggest?
Oh, it has to be because me and Goose, we played with the Monkeys. We went to, I don't know,
yes, I remember.
three in a row. We went to three finals in a row.
I only played with them 2 seasons.
2 years we went to 2, and then I went to 1 before that, and we couldn't get past the Canes. We kept losing to them, and then finally we were able to break through with the Shakers last season. So that was a great moment.
Boy, the Monkeys, long gone, huh? That's amazing when you say. I think, when I started repping in the league, they were like, the Monkey Madness, and
that was it.
They're missed out there. They are missed.
And then they're just gone forever. So. DJ, as in terms of in health, you're healthy, no problems.
Yeah, no, everything's good right now.
Everything's functioning well.
That's it. Everything's good.
Bring your brother into the league now.
Yeah. My brother Kyle plays with us, so it's nice.
That's interesting. That's good. So Goose, it's nice having DJ on the team.
Of course,
plays quarterback.
You do
everything.
DJ can do anything.
I'm telling you, man. And you know what? I've never seen this guy breathe heavy during a game.
No.
Never.
He's got a slow walk back to the huddle.
That's it. Takes me a little longer to get back. But I was fortunate enough to be involved in your game on Sunday. Played a tremendous game.
Thanks.
He played awesome Sunday.
And you know what? You had to.
It was a shootout, man. So
there was never a let up in that game.
No.
Never a let up in that game whatsoever.
I don't think a team punted in that game.
I'll tell you, I remember that guy Rose.
We played him once.
Did we?
You played him once, but this guy Rose this fast.
Oh,
guy is.
I was telling Goose, in between, when I came off to the sideline, it doesn't matter how far I throw the football.
He'll get it.
He gets it.
He gets it. Doesn't matter where he is. He runs under that football. It's unbelievable.
He dropped.
He let one get into his body.
But then about 4 plays later?
Yeah.
He gets the rebound off one receiver.
Off of tight end's hands.
He makes up for it. He's a gamer guy.
Well, I think that you guys really are a force to be reckoned with come playoff time. Your team is very, very good. Your line is very beefy too.
Yeah.
I
think we got the best
size.
line.
So now, when you come back to quarterback, DJ will be back at a wide receiver position.
Yeah, he's a running back slot guy. Yeah.
Running back, slot guy. You just love running up. I tell you love running the ball too, don't you?
Yeah, I enjoy
I mean,
it.
you like tuck and run, man.
Tuck and run, man, that's
you
it.
like to throw the ball, but when you see get that stiff arm out there.
A little alley, man, I'll take it.
And what about Bobby Lane's stiff arms, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He's a beast, man.
As
He is
Kevin,
a beast.
Barrett about
Yeah,
that.
you got Paracat
You
with
got,
it,
you
man.
got quoted through them. All right, we're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we're going to go to our 2-minute offense. We're going to drill these two football players on some things, and let's see what kind of reaction we get. So stay with us. We'll be back in just a few.
Highrise Dry Cleaning, located at 89 Main Street in Fort Lee, is your one-stop shop for all of your dry cleaning needs. From area rugs to leather and suede jackets, we've got you covered. We also handle your more delicates, such as wedding gowns, plus bedding and curtains. Highrise Dry Cleaning also does sneaker cleaning, shoe polishing, and repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. So give us a call at 201-585-2500 for free pickup and delivery for all of your dry cleaning needs. Check us out at highrisedrycleaners.com and like us on Facebook at Highrise Dry Cleaners. Business accounts welcomed, and we're certified green cleaning. Stop in and sign up for our customer loyalty program. Mention this ad and get 20% off your next cleaning.
All right, we're back here with our 2-minute offense, but I just want to mention one other thing to the Goose here on your Knuckle Deep team, which suffered its first defeat of the year in
Yes.
a real tough battle with
Great game.
the Kodiaks. Not a lot of offense in that game, Goose. That
lot of
was the
defense.
game of the week, and I'll tell you, my partner there, McCarthy, said it was great defense, and I just said, well, I don't know about great defense, but those offenses looked like they were running in place.
Well,
Would have been different with DJ Kennedy at the helm over there. But he can't do that, right? He can't quarterback
No.
there.
No, you can't throw a pass in.
Hey, should have just handed you the ball a few times, rushed for 400 yards, and we would have been in good shape. But good luck in the playoffs. You guys are playing the Kodiaks again next week, right?
I don't think so, no.
Unless you're in different conferences, correct?
Yeah. No, we're in the same conference. I don't know who we
Well,
play.
one place, oh, I don't know, that's right, because they have,
They
and
have
I
a
got
bunch of
Mike
teams.
McSee flashing me bad information there on the side. You got more than 8 teams, so, you're going to be playing somebody different. All right, so let's get to it, guys. 2-minute offense. All right?
Do it.
DJ, you've run it. Goose, you've run it. Let's see how good you are. All right, Goose, what's your preferred position on a football field?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. DJ, what's your preferred position on a football field?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver. If you had to change one thing in the ACFL, what would you change?
Wow.
Could be a rule, could be anything. What would you change?
I have no idea.
Gotta give me one.
One thing to change,
Don't say the refs.
Well, I was going to say add another ref. That would be the one thing.
Yeah, you'd like to have
Add
another
another
ref.
ref.
Would you
Add
agree?
another ref.
Add
You
another
know,
ref.
because I understand there's only 2 of you guys on the field. It's tough to see everything. So maybe if we added another guy in most games, we'd have some more,
Okay.
some more to right calls. That's all.
When you guys are on the field, what defense do you fear the most going up against?
like another team.
Another team. What defense do you fear the most?
Canes have gotten in my head the most.
DJ?
Same.
Same?
Yep.
Fear Canes? Okay. When you're on defense, and I know that both of you play defense,
Yeah.
what offense do you fear the most? When you see a certain quarterback lined up under the ball, who scares the pants off you?
I mean, nobody scares us, but I guess if we had to pick a team, I guess a quarterback that can do mostly everything. I don't know. Express is more different and potent than most of the teams.
DJ, is
I
that
would-
the
I would-
offense you fear the most?
I would just say the Diablos because they do have a lot of team speed, and if they have Pomo under center getting them the ball, it's
If
tough to
Pomo's
stop.
under center,
It's tough to stop. Just
Okay.
because there's team speed.
You're under the center. You got to have a big play.
Mhm.
Who's your go-to guy?
most of the time it's DJ.
Most of the time it's DJ. DJ, when you're under center and the Goose is on the game, who's your go-to guy?
Probably Keegan right now.
Yeah.
That's what I would go to.
I might
We
ask-
have a bunch of guys.
There's a lot of
That
guys.
okay.
I mean, yeah.
It's not. It wouldn't even be like DJ. It'd be like who's the best match? Who's covering who?
You know, that's a
Plus a lot
great
of
that's a
matchup
great
issues.
escape answer right there.
It's not even an escape.
There's got to be one guy. There's got to be one guy, and you're saying it's DJ, and I can live with that.
It's-
DJ is really not a quarterback.
Yeah, I only
It's
played
a
2
game,
games,
it's
but
different.
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. What was your most disappointing loss since you've been in the league? Doesn't have to be on this team. What was the loss that really broke your heart the most?
I guess against the Canes, the last year of the Monkeys, because the Monkeys really wanted to win that game.
Yeah.
They were
There was
going
a-
out.
That was their last year.
That was their last season, and I felt like I kind of let them down. And we had conflict during the game between our own team.
Yeah, on the sideline.
There was a lot of turmoil.
That never
during
happens
game.
on the
So
Monkeys.
DJ, is that your most
Same one, man. That was a tough
disappointing
loss. Yeah, we were trying to get one for those
A lot of
guys that were,
turmoil.
going out.
Yeah.
Well, just as much jubilation, and you hear people say it's a rec league, is it a? But you know what? If you go down there and you don't care, there's no point going down.
Exactly, and then the one thing about those guys, JoJo, Bishop, Wicker, Donnie,
they were there every week.
I mean, they were all about it. All they wanted to do was win.
Well, and I know that all you guys want to do is win back-to-back
Yes.
chips. That's a nice accomplishment if you can do it.
It's the
I
plan.
want to wish you a lot of luck, guys. I think you
Thank you.
got a really good team.
Thanks a lot.
I think if everything stays well, there's no reason why you can't win one. So,
We agree.
another edition of 1st&Goal in the books. Goose, and if you want to get a man, his first name is Go. But he doesn't care.
I don't get it.
DJ Kennedy, the Mawa Miracle Man. Thanks for joining us, and good luck, guys, in the upcoming future.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Hey guys, Mike McCarthy here with the ACFL. Just want to let you know about one of our new sponsors, Fish, Fish, Fish. They're located down at 141 Commercial Ave in Palisades Park, New Jersey, and they offer both freshwater fish for tanks and ponds, also marine fish, invertebrates, rocks and plants, plus live blackworms and brine shrimp. Their animal division has small birds, reptiles, and even some small animals like Marshall ferrets. Also, they have live bugs like crickets and mealworms. They deliver with their own trucks to all of New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Eastern Pennsylvania, and they go into New York up to Oswego. They also do some UPS shipping. So give them a call, 201-592-9004, or check them out on the web at fishx3@msn.com. Now, they're open Monday and Tuesday, 7 to 4. Wednesdays and Thursdays are 8 to 4. And on Friday, 8 to 2. So for all your aquatic needs, go down and check out Betty and Andy down at Fish, Fish, Fish.